Nope, doesn't look like I'm live. Says I'm on air. Am I live streaming? Finally. Alrighty. Let's see what this live stream looks like.
Finally.
There we go. Turn that volume down. Alright, I'm back. It's DaMackisms with another WWE 2K23 Let's Play. And tonight, I'm sure many in the community have heard that 2K is shutting down the servers. Probably, I would say, probably as early as November and probably as late as January or December. That they're going to be shutting these servers down. For everybody who knows, who've been buying these games for the last, I would say, 10 years, that 2K does shut off the servers like every other game. So if you bought 2K22, basically they shut down the servers before 2K24 came out. And I remember like content creators and the 2K community made a little big deal about it. I think they shut down the servers around what? I could have sworn they shut them down around January. I think they shut them down around January of this year. I think so, December or January they shut down the 2K22 servers. But barely anybody was playing that game online. The community creations was borderline dead because the top creators, they bailed on that game like roughly like 8 months into that game cycle. It's the same thing with 2K23. What's the status? Ain't uploading anything new. None of the like top community creation creators are not uploading anything new to 2K23, even though they could, but they are not. You know, since the new game come out, they start working on the new game. That's how the modding community works. It's like, and plus it's like when you go into community creations now, it's pretty dead except for people still uploading, you know, their stuff. There's not too many top creators, no Witty Witterson, nobody else. I remember there was a few creators that uploaded some stuff before 2K22 died. They were up crazy arenas in 2K22, stuff like that. I think somebody started, you know, uploading. I know 2K22, they always was trying to do the intergender glitch. They've been trying to get the females to wrestle the males, but it barely worked because the game would glitch out or their hair would spaz out and go all over the place. But somebody uploaded like a Kane that could wrestle the females. It's like, yeah, he had the same problem with all the male wrestlers who they make to wrestle females. It's like they'll end up in the females' clothing because you switch the male characters to female, you switch the female characters to male. The only one who really, you know, coded that well, who out-coded the 2K devs, was What's the Status in this year's game in 2K24. About 2 months into the game's life, he uploaded the whole female roster. And they were all able to wrestle men. Not only that, they didn't glitch at all. They barely glitched at all. It's like I downloaded 3 of those wrestlers. I showed them in one of my older live streams. Like, knowing what I know now, I should have downloaded some more wrestlers. The only problem with those female wrestlers, they are switched to be male. So if you try to edit their attires, they can only wear male attires. They can't wear any female attires whatsoever. I don't think they can do female hair options. Or whatever, it will glitch out the game for a bit, but Basically, my video is just to talk about what I've downloaded in this game in 2K23 that made this game highly enjoyable for me. So I'll start. Let's look over my list. I think they're still saved on here. So I guess we'll start with Witty Witterson. He's also on 2K24. He also uploaded some, what I liked about Witty Witterson, what he did was, he uploaded some templates and some GFX that weren't unlockable. Some were only kept for My Rise. So if you wanted the Arita Astral GFX to use in Creative Arena, the Josie Japan effects, you know, the little stuff you could put on the Titantrons and the barricades and stuff like that. You know, Clash at the Castle, some of the ones that only the in-game assets you could use but you couldn't access in Creative Arena. He made those available, which is pretty cool. And he made it to where you could re-upload these arenas with these templates. So basically you would download this, you can edit the arena however you want, and still keep those templates as long as you don't swap them out. Let's see, what else did I upload of his that really made 2K23 for me? He also uploaded, you know, this one, the hair glitch. I know multiple people uploaded the hair glitch. The hair glitch created wrestler, which you can re-upload. There's the female, there's the male. Witty Witterson still has these up. They patched these calls in 2K24, so you can't have the multiple hair glitch. It's like, I know the call is still available, but you can't put multiple hairs on them because 2K doesn't want people having fun and messing with their game code, so they patched it out. So, but with these calls, and I will admit that these created wrestlers are glitchy. If you edit them, they will crash your game. So if 2K's excuse was the fact that they will cause the game to crash, it's a valid excuse, but I feel they should leave that up to the players and users' discretion of what they want in their games. If they want to crash their game all day, let them make that decision. It's like, I'm sure 2K don't want the bad publicity, but at the same time, even without this hair glitch, the game still crashes. These games still crash when you edit, you know, your created wrestlers. 2K23 isn't so bad. 2K24 with the previous 1.14 patch, if you try to even change the face, even change the body size or body color, even if you just change certain parts, the creator wrestler will crash in 2K24. It's like they released a patch today in 1.15, but that was for my faction. I did some tests. The creator wrestler still crashes. So they haven't fixed that in 2K24. But you can still download these created wrestlers with the multiple hair glitch. As you can see on her head, she has, what, 4 different hairs. She can use 4 different hairstyles at once. Like, if you want to make really cool looking creative wrestlers and you're not happy with the hair options, you can combine hair options and come with some truly unique looking creative wrestlers. So this is a must download. Look up Witty Witterson. He also has it for the male character as well. These creative wrestlers are re-uploadable, so if you want to make some cool creative wrestlers and re-upload them, do them now, because this game probably only has 2 or 3 months, maybe 4, still available on the servers. He did upload some wrestlers that had some hidden moves, but those moves did get added in patches during the course of this game's life, like the outside superplex. It got added. He put it on the Brock Lesnar call. Rock Bottom 2 was added. Roman Reigns Drive-By Roman was added. The funny thing is, the hidden version, like that came with this card, it had the camera cuts, because basically the his drive-by kick was an OMG. And I believe 2K, dude, it goes far back as what, 2K18? 2K18 up to 2K20 was an OMG move. but they made it like a basic move you can use in the game, but it doesn't have the camera angle that came with the move when they did patch it into the game. But this version of Roman Reigns did have the camera angle, but since they patched the move in, you know, it got rid of that camera angle. What was another thing he added to the game that you should download? I think he was, I don't know if he was the one or somebody else who uploaded all the arenas. I don't think it was him. Was it him? I could have sworn it was Witty. Could have been somebody else, but we'll check. But yeah, he was the one. So these you want to download. Look up Witty Witterson on 2K23. He has these pre-made shows where the referee will be who's ever in your call slots and your created wrestlers. So if you want your own referees, like your own created referees, or if you want specific wrestlers on your call slot to be referees, download these shows. He has up to I don't know how many slots of these Extreme Rules shows, and who's ever in that slot or your create a wrestler list will be the referee in these matches. So you definitely want to download those. That's how I got some of the referees in my little created matches. I know in 2K24 they have special referee, but that's like a whole different mode. I think Witty even got these in 2K24, which I do have. If you watch some of my live streams, I have my own refs. Those are not special refs. This is this mod where he had shows where whoever is in that creator wrestler slot will be your ref. So that's another one. This is what really I feel you should really search him up for if you're going to get stuff before the servers come down. If you want your own type of referees for your e-feds in this game, download it now before the servers go. He also uploaded John Cena Showcase Mode Victory. And Showcase Mode, I think he has a match against Rob Van Dam, but you're playing Rob Van Dam and you're supposed to win that match. But if you lose, John Cena walks out with the title. The crowd will boo him. He'll have security escort him out. So the cool thing is you download this John Cena wrestler, but then you copy the victory motion and you can apply that to any of your created wrestlers. So their victory motion will be, you know, them leaving, you know, using that motion that was only exclusive to that Showcase Mode John Cena. You can get Sheamus old Trons. This was the game that really put modders on the map as far as like really good mods you can get in community creations. 2K22 they dabbled a bit, but there wasn't any of note outside of what's the status, you know, hacking the game and pulling models from my faction. But in this game they really stepped up of what all content as far as modded arenas and stuff like that. I think the other one I want to show you is, if I still have a Marty M. Marty M got his start on 2K23. I don't know if he did any arenas in 2K22. I never seen them. But as far as modded arenas, this is where he really made his claim to fame. He's also in 2K24. He's still doing his thing. But yeah, this is where you're going to get the crazy arenas. Like he made Hyrule Castle. You know, he's making all these crazy ass mods. He's messing with all the set pieces in the code and of the game to make truly unique arenas. The cool thing about Marty M is he makes templates that you can even use to make your own arenas. Like, yes, they can be re-uploaded. Like I took, not this arena, but a version, I took this one. I took this template to make my own arena for my eFed. Now, they're really cool arenas, but they do have some jank. You know, you're going to get some glitches with the mods. Like, I don't know if you can see on the screen, he has like these blue lights outside the ring. So at the front of the ring, you know, towards the ramp, if you have wrestlers getting thrown out the ring, there's like an invisible wall between those lights that can cause your wrestlers to glitch out and get stuck between those lights in the ring and maybe end up in the crowd. So I do want to make you aware that even though these modded arenas are cool, some of them are pretty damn glitchy. Another cool thing about this arena is the little scaffolding, the metal bars outside the arena. They're interactable. So if you want to use your carry, grapples, and like power bomb your opponent against the steel girders, you can. You can do that with this arena. So Marty M has a crap ton of very creative and cool interactive arenas. You definitely want to download these before, like he even got AEW venues. Look at this, very creative guy. The lighting and everything's on point. So you do want to grab these before the servers die. It's like he made, like him and a lot others just made this game. This game, without the community creations, this game would have got a 7, but with the community creations and what the modders have uploaded, it made this game an 8 for me. 2K22 was a 6 for me. That game was a hot mess. I did not like 2K22 at all. I even used this template to create my own arena, like this one. I used this one. He even has the SummerSlam 2023, where they go around that long corner to get to the ring. That's the one where Carlito and them came out. He did a version of that arena where he made it to where the entrances look like the wrestlers do come out and go through that whole long thing. Now you can't re-up. It's like for special ones for events, you can't re-upload them. But he has many others you can re-upload that you can tweak, that you can edit to really add your own kind of touch and flair to these templates and arenas that he provided. Yeah, he even made up to where you're wrestling in malls and shit. You can wrestle on the moon. He got barbed wire flaming table arenas. Me, it's not my thing because they're kind of glitchy. Now, you can have some fun in this arenas. It's like the collision detection weren't built. Wrestlers do kind of interact with these props, but not on the scale of whether if it was actually a part of the game, because the physics engine does not support, banging wrestlers against these props. So you're going to get some jank when you play with the modded arenas that have a lot of props and stuff. But even still, if you're looking for just interesting thing and variance in your gameplay in arenas, definitely look up. I'll bring it up on the screen. Marty M hashtag 02349. You just have to type in Marty M under the search and search under arenas, and most likely one of his will pop up. Add him as a favorite creator and you're good. As far as like if you're like me, like to make sexy created female wrestlers or in my case what I got banned for, making them too sexy, it's in the end user agreement where they like any overtly sexual like clothing on the female characters may get you a ban. But so far this dude has, well, I think he has been banned, but he keeps coming back like a cockroach. Barely there where. So he's the one where if you go to community creations, you see a lot of people putting up his stuff, but I look like his stuff is gone. His stuff is gone. Wait, let me go back. Let me go back and click on it. I could have sworn I clicked on it. Let me see. Let's see. Nope, it looked like his stuff is gone. But yeah, it's bad that he's gone. Some people just leave too. Some people don't get banned, they just leave. Who else was on here? Of course, what's the status? He had many different accounts on here. So if you're a total WWE fan or Mark, and if you want really good looking wrestlers from any era, what's the status did his thing in this game. So if you're looking for just very well made, accurate wrestlers from any era, well, especially I would say from the Attitude up till now, what's the status got you covered. Yeah, he got like 3 versions of Sting. I remember this, he uploaded a Ric Flair call that had a hidden move. It was like the nut punch, but he would do it from the back. but they took that out the game. They patched it out. They patched it out and thought like some people won't realize it, but there was like a nut punch 3 that one of these Ric Flair calls had, and that move was broken because you can do it. It was a behind the back like signature or finisher. You hit him in the nuts from behind, and I had it on one of my female wrestlers, and it was just hilarious doing it to the women characters in the game. But yeah, you get your Keith Lees, you get your all your version. You get the Adam Cole with the hitting crowd chants, that Bay chants that a lot of people download. Okay, no, he got 4 versions to string. Old versions of AJ Styles, like 2010 versions of Big E and stuff like that. So you definitely want to, if you want to just get more wrestlers for your roster of WWE stars, you definitely want to look up what's the status. This guy Reeves, I think I added him to the list because he has some weird. He was one of the people who were uploading certain arenas with a whole bunch of crazy ass props. I think he was the one who was pioneering it before Marty M took it over. But I think one of the things he's known for, like if you want to just have a challenge, and if you don't want to use a created wrestler for My Rise, this guy uploaded like a whole bunch of in-game wrestlers that you can play in My Rise. Now the problem with this mod or whatever is it's hella buggy and hella glitchy. You're going to start out rated a 30, and My Rise is really hard. By the time you finish My Rise, than a freaking like maybe 50 rated wrestler. So in my opinion, it's not worth it to download these and go through My Rise, in my opinion. But if you want to go through that experience, you can. He has many of the rosters up there. Don't try to edit them. Don't try to do anything with them because it will glitch out. But for those of you guys who want to take that trip, you can go to his stuff and download those wrestlers if you want. I tried it with I think Nikki Bella, but the game was a hot mess going through My Rise with her. I forgot what else he uploaded. I know he did uploaded some intergender wrestling calls, but they were dudes. Because you couldn't really do it to females. I know there's a Cody Rhodes, there's a Randy Orton, there's a Stone Cold Steve Austin. I believe there's a Bobby Lashley that's on the community creations that can wrestle females. So yeah, here's the arenas he uploaded. He was the one I think he got the ball rolling as far as modded arenas. Like as you can see, look at all these props he got outside the arena. What are those, like fucking those ice hockey tables, some arcade machines around the ring? It's like, yeah, good luck for your wrestlers getting into that ring if you're having an entrance. You definitely want to turn entrances off if you're going to have them wrestle in this match in that arena. Otherwise, it's a hot mess. It ain't going to be working. But yeah, he was one of the people that got the ball rolling as far as modded arenas in 2K23 before Marty M took it over and became the man in that regard. What was one of the craziest rings he had that I downloaded? I think it was the New Day Arena. The New Day Arena was the one that really just gotta wait for this thing to load so I can show you what I'm talking about. But yeah, I downloaded the My Day. No, it can't die. But yeah, yeah, he also had like some crazy ladder. He had the Fight Pit Arena where he had all this scaffolds and stuff. So yeah, this was the guy who basically got the ball rolling. Who knows? Reeves could be Marty M. It could be Marty M. But this is how it all began with modded arenas in the